Hello and welcome back to the Spartans Postgame Show. Ross Gordon joined now by the head coach of Norfolk State University's women's team, Coach Larry Vickers. Your final score tonight, 83-75. Norfolk State comes back from 18 down to win tonight's ball game. And Coach Vickers, I haven't seen you use a timeout that early in a long time in a ball game. Yeah, and 30 points. We've been talking about that one quarter that we've had. We've given up 20-some points, but we've never given up 30. I know we were playing without Shanette, so it was a little bit of an adjustment getting started in the ball game. But what did you see in that first quarter besides them making shots that we just didn't do very well?
Well, our energy was bad going in. We talk about it, we're going to be a championship team. We need to do the little things, and that's really starting basketball games well. And I felt like our warm-up was good, so it must be a mental thing. But we got to go out and start games early. We let Central hit some shots, and then they got rolling, and we couldn't stop them. And, man, then we kind of shifted to the zone, and we got a few stops late in the first. So thank goodness for zone defense.
Yeah, and, you look at it, when we held on to the basketball, we were a pretty good shooting team offensively. We turned the ball over 23 times tonight, and they got going off of our turnovers. But when we settled down, especially in that third quarter, I think in the third quarter we walked them down to 4 going into the fourth quarter. We looked like a totally different basketball team, including those 2 3-pointers back-to-back that got it to 4.
Yeah, well, in the first half, you talked about the turnovers. It's 23 total, but 16 of them came in the first. So we only turned the ball over 7 times in the second half, and some of those were some travels and some ill-advised. One was a jump ball that we ended up losing on the team. So when we take care of the basketball, we know that we can score. So, they did a good job moving the basketball. I'm not sure how many. We had 22 assists today. So when we move the basketball, the sky's the limit offensively for this group.
Also, I guess this is the shooter's gym as well, 8 of 15 from deep. It was good to see some good shots fall from distance.
Yeah, well, we knew they were going to play zone off makes. They did a good job attacking the middle of the zone and being shot ready. And then once they saw a few go in, it's contagious for us. So once that first fall, they just keep falling.
Again, we played without Shanette, and your second leading scorer tonight had an amazing game, a career-high game, 36 points for 12 of 18 from the floor, 4 of 6 from deep, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. She did it all tonight from inside to outside. Talk a little about what she provided for your team today.
Well, that's the Deja that, really shows up to every game. But her and Shanette, Shanette shoots the ball. She's a scoring PG. So you really don't see those huge games. But Saturday wasn't her best game, and it really had nothing to do with basketball. She's not one to make excuses, but she was dealing with some other stuff. So she was able to clear her head yesterday, and you see why we have the best backcourt in the league, and she was amazing today.
What does it say about your team to get a win like we got today against a team that came in, put up 90 points in their last effort, and win the way we won today?
Well, we gave up 75 today, and 30 of them were in the first period. So that 45 in the second, third, and fourth, those are about more our numbers. So hopefully next game we could play defense in that first. I don't know what we're going to do to get started differently. Maybe I'll shake up the starting lineup or something, but we have to get out the better starts. And we talk about being a championship team, and we know that we are capable of winning this championship, and if we're going to do that, like we talked about, it's the little things.
Thank you, Coach, for your time.
Go Spartans.
Our team Spartan Partners post-game player of the game tonight, LaDeja James, career high, 36 points for her on 12 of 18 shooting. She was 4 of 6 from downtown, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. She filled up the stat sheet tonight, had a couple assists, a block tonight, as well as a few steals. First of all, we were undermanned tonight, and it looked like the way things started, we were struggling to get going. What got the team going in the second, moving into the third?
I can just say us just trying not to give up. We know that we've been down 20 plus, points in a game. So, just us trying to get in the rhythm, even if it starts on defense, obviously in the first quarter our offense no shots was falling, stuff like that. So just trying to start on the defensive end led to us trying to get points where we needed on offense.
It's also good to see your first shot go through the hoop. It was a 3 from the left wing. We were down, I think, 5-0 then. They started off quickly. You hit that 3, and it seemed like you were locked in after that moment. Talk a little about to see your first shot go in and then to only miss 6 shots tonight.
Wow, I didn't know that. But to see my first shot go in is amazing because I normally have to try to do stuff, get my other teams involved, teammates involved to get myself going. But to see my first shot go in, knowing that we didn't have Shanette, I knew I had to step up, and I feel like I did that.
Career high, and again, I guess as a senior, you kind of know this is your last round. in a game like this where we needed a win because of how we didn't really perform our best on Saturday, it feels good to know that you and your teammates, you got contributions from everybody. Shekinah off the bench, she was in double digits. Danielle Goodhope played solid defensively and led the charge in the third quarter as well. She got some shots going to the basket. Even Talia down in the stretch playing solid defense in the post. We needed a team effort to win the day, and everybody stepped up.
Yeah, I feel like we're really deep when we go down, like, towards our bench. Like, we have a lot of talent on our team. So if one person have a bad game, we have other players that can pick up. And I feel like everybody pitched in and they picked up and they did their part. And that's how we came back and won the game.
36 points, a career high for you. I know the win is the most important thing, but 36, I know that's a good number for you. How does that feel to put up that career high in a gym away from home?
It feels great, had a bad game, last game like Coach talked about, but to come in here and pull 36 and get the win, it feels good, especially away. It feels great.
Congratulations to our team, Spartan Partners Postgame Player of the Game, LaDasia James. 83-75 is your final score. Norfolk State victorious over North Carolina Central here, trailing by as many as 18 points tonight. They come back and win today on the road to improve now to 7-1 in conference play, 13-8 overall for LaDasia James and Coach Larry Vickers. I'm Ross Gordon. Thank you for watching NSU basketball right here on the NSU Sports Network.